Hi everyone! Please excuse the redness around my eyes. I had to remove today's makeup so I could film tonight's. And I scrubbed a little bit too hard, so safe to say that it hurts. Anyways, moving on. I've already done my eyebrows tonight, so let's just jump straight into it. I'll be priming my eyelids first using NARS Creamy Concealer in Vanilla, and I'll be using my ring finger to blend it all out. Next I'm using my Sigma Tapered Blending E40 brush, and I'm going to be setting that with my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Transparent. Excuse that fly, this went past my head. Now I'm going with my Makeup Geek palette. So here I have Peach Smoothie and here I have Beaches and Cream. So today I'm going to be going in with my Beaches and Cream because it's actually my skin tone, so when I put it on you can't really tell that there's a color there, and it just helps as a transition color. So I'll be blending this into my upper crease as well as my normal crease. And I'll be using my blending E25 brush for this, from inner to outer corner using windshield wiper motions. Next I'm going in with Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to be putting this in my crease as well. I'll put it on my lid just for shits and gigs apparently. If you don't have any Makeup Geek eyeshadows, that's perfectly fine. You can just use the Chi Glamorous Nudes palette and that'll be like your best friend. I'm showing it to you now. It has all the colors that I'm going to be using, and it's like 10 times cheaper than what I have on my eyes at the moment. I'm next going in with Gilded Gold from my Steeler in the Light eyeshadow palette with my Sigma Short Shader E20 brush. And I crack the shits because it's nowhere near pigmented enough. So then I try to use my Fix Plus and it still doesn't work. So I think I just used the wrong brush or something, I'm not sure. So I end up using my finger for the rest of it because I don't have time to do that, and it makes it a little bit more pigmented than what it would be on the brush. I then make sure I blend it out, use my E25 again. Basically you just keep on blending, that's all you can do. So this is the beginning one, but now we're going to step it up a notch or two. And we're going to go a little bit darker, safe to say. I'm then going in with my Frappe colour. I actually forgot what one it was, and apparently I dance and sing while I'm doing it. So I'm putting this in my crease as well as on my lid. And this is where the trouble begins. I'm going in with my Naked 2 palette and I'm using the colour Blackout. I'm putting this all over my lid. I think I'm just using the wrong brush for it though. And I begin to get very frustrated because nothing seems to be working for me today. Just making sure that I'm blending it out as well as I go, but I'm doing it very carefully because when it comes to black it gets very hard to blend by itself, and it can just create a mess, as you'll see very soon. I then put Cosmopolitan on my ring finger, a very small amount, and then I decide that it's not good enough, so then I put black on top of it again. So now I'm just working on my other eye and blending throughout as well, making sure that I blend. As Jaclyn Hill says, blend until your hand hurts and your eye hurts, pretty much. I'm then wiping away my fallout, and then I decide that I don't like it too much, but I'll fix it up later. Now I'm using my Nivea for Men Post Shave Balm, my Lumi Magique Primer, and my Makeup Store foundation, very dirty foundation. Just putting this all over my face, and as usual, going with my concealer and laughing at myself because I look like a palm tree. Blending that all in and then using the same powder as we did earlier. Now I'm going to be using my Hoola by Benefit to warm up my face, and then later on I'm going to be contouring as well. So when I'm warming up my face, I make sure I get my forehead, my cheeks, and my jawline. And then I'm going in with my Sigma Large Angled Contour F40 brush so I can make sure I have a really nice contour. And this is the part where it all goes wrong. So now I'm going to be working on my lower lash line, and I'm going to be using my Mayron eyeliner in black. And I go to use my blackout color again with a pencil brush by Makeup Geek. And as I'm doing it, I realize that it's a little bit too black, so I go to try and blend it out with my original blending brush. I then realize that I've done too much blending, or I've put too much on or something, and I've just had enough. So here you can see, you probably see I'm actually getting very, very frustrated with myself. I'm like, come on, come off, come on, just work for me, just do something, please, come on. And it doesn't. So then I end up grabbing a bit of like cotton rounds, and I try wiping it off. But then I realize that I'm still wearing foundation, so I'm still wiping off my foundation, and it's just a hot mess. So I go to try and wipe more off because it's mission impossible right now. So as I've learned is to go darker and darker as you go, because this is what happens and it just does not work. So now I'm rubbing it even more, and for some reason I rub it just that little bit, and it turns out perfectly fine, and it works really, really well. I don't know what I did, but it worked. I'm now going with my NARS Orgasm as my blush, and my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So this is the end of the video. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed it. Me stuffing up like 10,000 times.
You can also add eyeliner to the top of your eyes, so I just use Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D, and I just go give it a small wing, not too high, and I'm set to go.
I want to show that I stuffed up many times during this tutorial, and that you can fix it. It is fixable. I assure you, it is fixable. You can take it all off and start again if you need to, because it's just makeup. If you're running late, it's another story, but even then you can just take it off. It's okay. You don't need to reapply it. You're beautiful as you are, I assure you. But this comes to the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave me the comments below what you would like to see next, and I will see you in my next video. See ya!